it's video. Okay, here it is, May 31st, Eastern Brooks Range, hunting bear, me and Max. And obviously it's cold. You can see there's still a lot of snow yet. Wind is blowing. And this is the first day of the hunting that we're hunting. We just saw some caribou, 7 caribou across the valley here, but that's about it. The river's kind of low now, but it'll go up once today's Saturday. Monday it's supposed to get up to almost 50, so that'll melt a lot of snow. Hey Max, anything today?
Just some caribou.
Just caribou?
2 rabbits.
2 rabbits, there you go. Ptarmigan, yeah. Oh well, this is the first day we went hunting, so that doesn't mean, you know, that we're skunked. Heading back to camp. Careful. Coming down a creek, and the snow's deep there, but no other way to get by this. And it's running underneath the snow, the creek is, and these drifts are pretty deep. Don't want to fall in the water, it's so cold. There. Yeah, you can see here where the snowshoe's hairs chewed off the bark of these willows here. When the snow was real high, they chewed the willows up there for food, and just there's a lot of other willows in here like that also. Our humble camp. There's a nice view of the mountains. Day 2 of our hunt. Sun shining today. Hopefully it's supposed to shine all the time. You think, Max, it's going to be good today?
Oh yeah, we're going to get them today.
Oh, we'll get bear today. Yeah, here it is, 1st of June. And we're climbing up to a little knob so we can glass. You can see, even though it's the 1st of June, it's still cold. It's in the upper 20s this morning. It's supposed to warm up to 50, and I kind of doubt it, but there's still plenty of snow. Yeah, but the bears are out, so we're gonna look. Here we got a rock ptarmigan. You can see there's 2 different kinds of ptarmigan here, rock ptarmigan and willow ptarmigan. The rock ptarmigan like that stay up in the mountaintops. I mean up high in the mountains and everything. And they're not very scared of people either. We haven't even seen a bear. We saw 4 sheep. We saw caribou. We saw a moose, a couple moose. And one moose had 2 calves with it, little calves. And yeah, not much going on. So no bear, but at least we've seen some animals. A porcupine. Out in the tundra, porcupine. Hey. Come on, little guy. Out in the tundra eating, who knows what he's eating up here. A lot of people think they need trees, but obviously they don't. They're out in the tundra too. Okay, Max, day number 3. What do you think? Today's the day?
Oh yeah, we're gonna get them today.
No moose. I mean, yeah. No bear, I mean. Day 3 and no bear. We've seen moose, caribou, and sheep again, but no bear. Saw a sheep with a lamb. That was nice. Little tiny lamb. That was nice. But yeah, no bear. We'll try again tomorrow. There's a little baby porcupine. Little thing. Wow. I've never seen him this tiny before. It must have just been born here recently. It's so small. It looked like a little, who knows, like a big mouse. Here I am, laying in bed laying in the bed in the tent, and today was day 5 of hunting, and we went up the mountain. The battery was dead, so I couldn't film anything up there, but so I just changed the battery. So now we're gonna hit the sack and then head out in the morning, and hopefully we get a bear then. But now I'm nice and comfy in the sleeping bag, and it's still kind of cool out there, a lot of snow yet, but it's melting quick. Day 6 of the bear hunt, and no luck yet. We've seen 2 bears, one yesterday real high up in the mountain, and then the day before that one down in the valley here, but it was a female. So we're just keeping on. We got four more days left to hunt. Well, 5 counting today, but so we'll see what happens. I just hope we get a bear. But you know, we've seen wolves too. We've seen wolves. I saw a nice wolf this morning, real white one, but far away. Everything's far away. So yeah, I mean, it's all good. We'll see. Yeah, I just wanted to mention we've been having some really crappy weather since we got out here. The first day we got out here, that was I think it was the 30th of May. It was snowing, and today's the 6th of June, and this morning it snowed this morning, and rain, snow, just crappy weather. Just little bit of sun, but not much. I got that sunblock on my nose because it was sunny today for about an hour, and now it just boogered up right away. It just got all crappy weather again, and so yeah, we'll see what happens, but it's a bum spring, weather-wise, really bum. Well, here I am back in town. Had to cut the bear hunt short, because there was a death in the family, in Edna's family, so we had to come in town early, and Max didn't get a bear, and we braved through a lot of cold weather for spring, a lot of snow, some rain, and wind, lots of wind, and of course I didn't shave all that time, so I'm gonna have to shave here soon, but yeah, that's just the way it is. So I kind of wish he would have got a bear. It would have made a really good video, but it is what it is, like they say. Here we are on the Yukon River with Edna, Debbie, Jeremy, and Mike. We're all going to go and boat up the Yukon and have fun, look around, fight mosquitoes, and just explore. Something to do. And it was a beautiful day. Going to be 80s today. Jeremy loves it, don't you? Yeah. He's my cameraman, key grip, and makeup artist. Here we are on the Yukon, and I broke down on our little boat ride. The engine locked up. I have no idea why. So we paddled like crazy to get to shore here. Got to shore. Now we're gonna have to be towed back to Fort Yukon. At least it's nice. It's supposed to be in the 80s today. So I guess it'd be a good day to break down. Better than windy and thunderstorm and everything else. So we're stuck here, and then help is on the way. Since I broke down, I'm just gonna, we have hot dogs, and I might as well just cook and everything before Mike tows me back. Ready?
Yeah.
Hot dog on the Yukon. Pretty good. I want to find one agate, and I'm having a heck of a time. Why did the motor break down? Why? Now we got to buy a brand new motor. Darn it. It ain't cheap nowadays. God, it's so hot. I should have worn my shorts and then tennis shoes. I should have did that. You can see this like a big hole, like a crater. Like that's the ice did that in the springtime. It come down and it just gets pushed up in here and makes like a big crater like this. Well, I found an agate. Finally found one. Tiny, tiny little agate. Look at that. Tiny little agate I found. Okay, I found one. Wow. Tiniest thing. Oh, I found another one. Another agate. Oh, another one. Wow, two of them. It's right next to each other almost. These are nice. That first one I found was so-and-so, but these are, you can see that they're clear through there. You know, agates, you see the form on there. It's nice. That's 3 whole agates I found so far.
Here, I think I just stepped in poo. Look at that.
You lucky guy. You're so lucky to step in shit.
Yeah, right? It's my lucky day.
It's your lucky day. I'm not there in the boat. I ain't got my life vest on. Anyways, when me and Edna were dating in 1981, we'd go to the beach in Nome, and then there's the bank like that. Then there was a layer. It's kind of like red dirt, like, and you'd have a gold pan and then a wash tub, and then you'd put water in the wash tub from the ocean. You'd wait till a wave comes in, grab some water, and then set it down. And then you'd take a shovel, and then you'd get a shovel from that one layer at the bottom of the bank, and then you put it in your gold pan. Every pan had gold. It did, every pan, but it was all flakes, tiny flakes. Tiny little flakes. And Edna found one little tiny nugget once. That's it. But so I can say I gold mined once. It didn't enthuse me. Let's just say, I mean, back in 1900, I wouldn't have floated down the Yukon to Nome. A miner told me that they can tell by the way the gold looks where it came from in the state. I don't know if that's true, but I was told that, that each area. But then I read somewhere that gold comes from space.
Space.
I don't know. I read that. I don't know how true that is.
That could.
Asteroid?
Oh yeah, that could be. Yeah.
Yeah.
That could be.
You're right.
Leave it
You're
out,
right.
I guess. When it gets so hot coming into the atmosphere, it gets burned up.
I guess a long time ago, Alaska had gold everywhere, but the precious metal for the natives back then was copper. There wasn't a lot of copper around, you know?
Yeah, well, chert. Chert.
What the hell's that?
That's what they made arrowheads out of. That was like money they traded for that.
Oh.
You know, to make arrowheads, you know?
Kind of, if you have a couple of them and you go like this, it sounds like you're shaking coins in your hands. They make that sound.
One of the scariest times I've ever been in a boat was we were in Savunga. I was part of a whaling crew and to this family, and we had skin boats, walrus skin boat, wooden whalebone frame, you know. And then and we were you don't motor because the whale can hear the motor, so you sail. And when you get close to them, then you row the boat over there real quietly. But anyway, so one time, so we were motoring back one time, you know, from hunting. We didn't get a whale that day, but we were motoring back, and the skin popped a hole in it like this. And this here, this in the Arctic Ocean, you got water just pouring in the boat. I'm like, oh, we're done, you know. I mean, life vest or not, it's no good. You're done. And these guys are pretty smart, and they ripped, the seats were wooden, and they ripped the seats off real quick. And they had a hammer and nail, and real quick they put one board on one side of the hole, one board on the other, and they nailed it shut. You know, but it still leaked, but it got us to shore. It got us to shore. We had a bail, but it got us to shore, and I wouldn't be alive now if they didn't do that.
When I was growing up, there was me and my cousin. He was 9, maybe I was 8. Our parents dressed us up and told us to go out because we live in a little cabin, two-family there. Anyway, we were going walking and we were going to go sliding. Anyway, we saw a big dog, and my cousin started going, "Come here, dog, come here." We got close, and the thing stood up. We were looking up like this, and we go, oh, we start to walk slow back. It went down and turned around and took off, you know, walked fast. And then we got home, and we told him that we saw a big dog without a tail, and he stood up. And then our mom and auntie went over to go see. It was a polar bear. We got so close.
How close were you think?
Huh?
How close were you?
I don't know. When we were looking at it, we kind of look up like this when he stood up. And it was so scary.
You see, when I went to Canada, I see bears there.
Yes, it is. I'm okay with it. I grew up in a camp like I am doing now when I was younger. And I was home taught in school until I was 4th grade. I went to school, back to school, regular school, whatever. I like it out there, quiet, peaceful, you know. when Heimo goes trapping, I'm all by myself. I get myself busy sewing and everything. Just about everything, but what I do is every other day or every 4 days is the bread making time. I do that a lot because we can't run to the store and get a loaf of bread. Heimo keep the stove going, and then when he's out trapping, I continue put wood and keep it warm. No, not really.
Not really?
I did once, though. There was a winter bear coming around, and that's scary.
Yeah.
Well, just go ahead and do it instead of sitting in town and trying to mope around. Sometimes I do when it's really cold and stuff. Well, just sitting there. But other times I'm glad I'm out there. It's so quiet, peaceful. You do your own trapping and stuff like that. Some people ask me a lot of questions how I treat our kids when they get hurt or something like that, but you gotta try to use natural things for a cut and all that stuff.